In today's video, I've got some exciting news to share with you, especially if you're a quiet, confident female and you're ready to develop your autumn wardrobe. I had the most exciting email from eBay. Turn off any distractions, I just need you to listen. Have I got your attention? Because you really are going to find this so useful. This is what eBay had to say in the email. So at the time of you watching this video, to improve the selling experience on eBay from today, it's now, wait for it, it's now free to sell on eBay. Wow, that is amazing. For their private sellers who live in the UK. Can you believe it? How exciting. So they're introducing a number of updates to make selling on eBay even easier and safer than ever before. The email went on to say, free selling. Earlier this year, we removed transaction fees from pre-loved clothing. As of the 1st of October 2024, we are extending this across categories with the exception of motors. Here's what this means for you. Transaction fees were paid when your item sells. We are removing these fees, meaning selling is now free. This applies to both new and existing listings. Listing fees are paid when you list an item. You will receive 300 free listings a month. So there's some information about they're simplifying their delivery. We've introduced a new way to list and send your items called Simple Delivery. Use Simple Delivery during your listing and eBay will choose the right delivery option. When your item sells, use the pre-label and feel confident knowing your order is being tracked, fully protected from loss or damage during transit. Once you've dropped off your item, eBay will handle any delivery-related issues raised by your buyer using Choose Carrier on your behalf. We're gradually introducing this delivery option over the next few months, so keep your eyes out as you list. And it's telling you about local selling. We're making selling locally easier and safer with our improved collection option. When you list an item, you can choose to offer local collection, delivery, or both. If you sell your item locally, use the chat feature to discuss with your buyer and arrange the collection. When your buyer comes to pick up the item, quickly confirm the collection using your unique QR code or 6-digit code. With no physical cash payment, your money will be kept safe and you'll be sure to get paid quickly. So I'm sure you agree this is a lot of very exciting news that eBay are introducing to make selling easier and making it free, so it's open for us now to sell your spring summer items that you didn't wear so that somebody else can start to love them. and make room for your new autumn wardrobe. And I did say there's somebody who is extremely rebellious in her day when it comes to fashion, and it's somebody who we see as a fashion icon today. Wait and find out who it is. You'll be very surprised. Any idea who you think it may be? It was someone who was very popular in the 60s, or even maybe also in the 50s. When it comes to selling on eBay, you really want to make sure that you're selling something that is on trend at the time you're selling your item. Neutrals will always be on trend all year round, I would say. Depending on the season would depend on the fabric style that you would be selling. So for autumn winter we could go for all our silks and satins and boucle wool in neutral tones. Now you want to think of the seasons and the sky at night, and you look at the wonderful colours that you can see in the sky's night. So you're looking for an orange, a burnt orange with a deep, rich orange with an hint of brown. So if you can try and find something like that in your wardrobe, it is trending at the moment. Think of the toffee colours of a toffee apple at this time of the year. You might go to the fair. So that colour's inspiring. Think of the flames in the log burning open fire. So you have those tones, and then the rich royal regal colours, and you can never, in my opinion, go wrong with pink all year round, and it is definitely trending at the moment. And then we have our burgundy, Bordeaux, red, rich ruby red fabrics. So we can go for the silks, the satins again, velvet, all these elegant, beautiful, fabulous to the touch fabrics. And then we could go for navy, looking at the night sky as it gets darker and more mysterious. We're going for a navy rich, once again, royal blue to reflect the time of the season. And now we're coming into what we've been waiting for, that rebellious fashion icon. So we're going into the sparkles of the navy and getting into the black when we're wearing all our evening gowns, our end of year party events, and the leading lady, the rebellious fashion that we're not expecting is the one and only, did you guess it, Audrey Hepburn. So we're going to channel the bows, the elegance, the wonderful long velvet or satin, opera gloves, sparkle, everything that makes you feel feminine and elegant. You can channel your leading lady. And they're the items that you want to be selling on eBay, free at this time of the year, ready for everyone to look absolutely fabulous. Audrey, Hollywood actress, fashion icon and philanthropist. However, behind the scenes, when she was at the height of her career, this was a very different story. She was experiencing what we would call today trolls and negative people who didn't like her fame and fortune. So it's hard to believe that Audrey's fashion was seen as being rebellious in the 60s. This was because her style challenged traditional norms of femininity and beauty, and this is why, because her M-line was too short. She wore the iconic miniskirts in her day, and that was considered absolutely scandalous at the time, and there was much shorter than the knee-length dresses that were acceptable in the 60s at the time. And her boyish figure. Audrey's slender figure and androgynous style went against the norm and the ideal of a feminine hourglass figure. And then she also loved bold, bright prints. Her love of black and white. As well as these bright prints, was seen as daring and unconventional. So while Audrey was celebrated for her elegance and sophistication, her fashion choices, at the time in the 60s pushed boundaries and was considered not to be acceptable in her time. So we love Audrey. We see her as being demure and sophisticated and elegant and understated, but that certainly wasn't the case back in the 50s and the 60s. So there you go. You go and sell your rebellious fashion on eBay, and you can now sell for free. There'll be no charges when you sell your lovely vintage pieces to the clients who are crying out to be rebellious in their elegant fashion, because again today elegance and demure is going against the grain for many today who like to be casual, who don't want to dress up and want to keep it real. Do you agree with these facts about Audrey? And as this video encouraged you to sell your vintage inspired Audrey products on eBay, comment down below if you're going to sell or buy for the first time on eBay. I'd love to know. And don't forget, so you can sell anything with bows. If you're going to a special occasion and you haven't got an outfit and you want to buy something that's already been loved by someone else and you know it's elegant, this is the time to buy. Here's some inspiration for you. So remember, you can sell your books, electrical items, fashion as we've already discussed, homeware, garden products, jewellery, watches, toys, sporting goods, collectibles, and also eBay is an amazing place to buy things, to sell things that you can't sell anywhere else. And you can also sell your items. I've purchased in the past fragrances that are no longer sold anywhere else. So it's a super place to find rare gems like books that are probably no longer in circulation. It's amazing. So enjoy your shopping experience and selling on eBay. It's essential to maintain good etiquette to ensure positive interaction with your buyers. And here are some key points to remember. Accurate descriptions and high quality photos are essential. Be honest with your detail and provide clear, accurate descriptions of the items you're selling, including any flaws or imperfections. If you can, use the best high quality images and try and show them at multiple angles so the buyer can have a good sense of what you are selling. When you're communicating, respond to messages promptly. And also remember, use appropriate packaging to ensure the items are securely packaged and to prevent damage during shipping and delivery. Positive feedback and ratings. Leave positive feedback. If you're satisfied with a buyer's transaction, leave positive feedback. Respond to feedback. If you receive negative feedback, address the issue professionally and try and resolve it. So when you follow these guidelines, you create a positive selling experience on eBay and you build a reputation as a reliable and trustworthy seller on eBay. It's now free to sell. Are you still here? What are you hanging around for? Go and start selling for free on eBay in the UK.